The movie begins with a young lady, Bree, diving into a swimming pool at Ketia Public Pool. The pool manager, McGrady, who is worldwide known as the famous Jigsaw Killer, posts signs around the pool, informing people closing of pool for extended holiday. He catches Clara, the pool's janitor, who is attempting to steal money from the lost and found. She gets fired, and is instructed to tidy up before departing. Bree's sister, Jonna, also joins her in the pool, and they bond over a college competition. Bree is happy to see her sister, and appreciates her arrival. In the meantime, McGrady enthusiastically orders every swimmer to depart, as they are ready to close. Bree and Jonna disagree, but hesitantly comply, after he informs them about the holiday signs around the pool. During packing, Bree realizes that her engagement ring is missing, after trying to show Jonna. Surprisingly, Jonna notices the ring, lodged in the metal grate at the bottom of the pool, and informs Bree about it. Bree quickly jumps back, in an effort to get the ring, as the center is about to close. Jonna notices that Bree is unable to get the ring, and she also jumps after her. Unaware of the women at the deep end of the pool, the manager closes the pool, assuming everyone has departed. With the two women stranded in the pool, he activates the pool cover and departs for the day. The women make a vain attempt to flee because they are afraid. They scream in an effort to get noticed, but no one is there to listen. Jonna begins to panic, but Bree tries to calm her down. They move to the shallow end of the pool, and try to push the cover, but it is too solid to break. In an effort to find any weak spot, they come across a hole in the middle of the cover, but they are short of resources to use anything to break through. Shortly after, Jonna confesses that she took Bree's ring out of her suitcase, and tossed it into the swimming pool, because she is secretly envious of Bree's successful lifestyle and recent engagement. Although Bree is first upset with her sister, her ire is fleeting. In order to break the fiberglass cover, Bree moves down to the bottom, and tries to pull the metal grate off, but fails. After some hours, Bree discloses her diabetes, and the need for a shot, since she runs the risk of going into a diabetic coma. Bree also discusses her history, with her violent, drug-addicted father, who was also an alcoholic. She also talks candidly about the fire that claimed his life. Surprisingly, the earlier janitor is still in the center, cleaning up before leaving. The two women, who are stuck beneath the pool cover, startle the janitor, as she gets ready to depart. After giving the impression that she would assist the women, she grabs Bree's purse, and takes her credit card, cash, and smartphone. She also turns off the security cameras, in order to remove any evidence of her activities. After engaging them in an unnecessary conversation, she forces Bree to give her the cell phone password, and she does so, despite Jonna's request to avoid her. She unlocks her cell phone, and reads some voice messages from Bree's fiancé. The janitor then starts to blackmail Bree, to get her credit card PIN number. She also switches off the water heater, forcing Bree to finally reveal the ATM PIN code. After that, the females are forced to spend the night alone, until she comes back after getting the money. Bree starts to grow weak and cold, and passes in and out of consciousness. Bree responds to Jonna's discussion of her father's violent behavior, by telling her to just keep reminding yourself that he's dead. Suddenly, Jonna notices the janitor above the pool cover, giving the impression that she has been there for a while, listening to their conversations. She teases the sisters once more, after mentioning that Bree had only $80 in her bank account. They keep begging her to let them out, since she got what she wanted, but the janitor decides to leave them trapped. Angry at the janitor, Jonna gets an idea to teach her a lesson. She directs the cleaner to stick her ear through the little opening in the pool cover, and then she stabs her in the ear with a sharp tile fragment. In return, the janitor activates the automatic pool cleaning system, resulting in a pool filled with chlorine, and the girls begin to choke. After understanding the risk in her actions, she quickly turns the system off after a few minutes. After that, the janitor demands Bree's engagement ring, in return to their rude behavior towards her. Jonna once more tries to convince Bree not to trust her, but Bree gives in. The janitor departs once more with the ring, forcing the girls to keep waiting. Jonna apologizes to Bree for her jealousy, and continues to hold herself responsible for their predicament. After some hours, when Bree notices Jonna trying to kill herself, she consoles her, and offers her forgiveness for her transgressions. In the meantime, the janitor gets frightened, after listening to a voice message from Bree's fiancé, mentioning to call 911 for Bree's missing. Remorseful for her actions, the janitor returns, and finally decides to set the girls free. She goes to lift the pool cover, but the passcode that the manager gave her months ago is no longer valid, leaving the women stuck inside. She informs the sisters about the situation and leaves the center, after declaring that they are on their own. Bree discloses to Jonna that she actually stopped her father from fleeing after the accident that killed their father by declaring, "I killed that monster." Bree quickly becomes incredibly cold and feeble, drifting in and out of consciousness. After first turning down Bree's offer to try, Jonna uses her last remaining energy to attempt to take off the metal grill, located at the bottom of the pool. Something her sister was unable to accomplish. She still fails to pull it off, and returns to the surface. After multiple attempts, Jonna finally succeeds, giving them a hope to survive. However, she notices Bree completely unconscious, and gives her some air. After Bree regains consciousness, Jonna breaks through the fiberglass of the pool cover, letting them go. Uncertain of Bree's survival, she hauled her unconscious out of the pool, and gave her an insulin shot. In front of them comes the janitor, brandishing a revolver. Not wanting to go back to prison, she considers what may happen if Bree and Jonna didn't die in the pool, and makes threats to kill them. Instead, the janitor puts down the pistol, shows sympathy for the sisters, and returns their stuff to them. She is told to leave by Jonna when she calls the police. Paramedics attend to Bree after arriving at the aquatic center. Jonna returns the ring to Bree, to which she asks how she got it back. Jonna responds, "I killed the monster," alluding to Bree's earlier statement about killing their father. The sisters sob and reunite as the movie comes to a close.